Hi, I'm Jack Canfield, co-author of the Chicken Soup for the Soul series and the book, The Success Principles. And I'm here today at the Author Success Retreat that I do with Steve Harrison. And I want to introduce you to one of our attendees, Stuart Lichtman. Now, Stuart's an executive, an entrepreneur, an inventor, and a researcher, and a coach. So, Stuart, thanks for joining me.
Hi, Jack. Good to see you.
Now, you help people achieve seemingly impossible things by consciously managing their unconscious mind. So, what's the single most important thing you teach people to help them do that?
I teach people like you to consciously manage your unconscious mind to achieve seemingly impossible objectives, like rapidly making lots of money, finding a perfect relationship partner, finding a perfect job with a perfect boss, completing your work in half the time with better results, losing weight easily and keeping it off, and so forth. Now, in my online coaching program where I get good statistics, during the past 10-year measurement period, 100% of my students who did at least most of the assigned work achieved their first seemingly impossible objective on their very first try. That's pretty good, I think. Part of what I teach is the ability to change self-defeating unconscious habit patterns into self-supporting ones. A self-defeating unconscious habit pattern might be an instinctive, immediate negative reaction to something someone says and yelling at them, or overeating when you're trying to lose weight, or unconsciously wasting so much time that you cannot complete a task in the time that you promised to do it. Those are self-defeating unconscious habit patterns. Others are looking at a set of instructions or hearing them and not understanding. Coming home tired. Those are all self-defeating unconscious habit patterns. I teach you how to rapidly and permanently change those into self-supporting, successful unconscious habit patterns that work automatically, so that where you would have previously expressed the self-defeating habit patterns, what I call blockers, you will automatically now express a replacement behavior that is great for you, a 10. Now, I have taught these techniques, which I call cybernetic transposition, to over 100,000 people around the world, including heads of state, CEOs of Fortune 500s and their leading groups, entrepreneurs, and ordinary people. And 100% of them have achieved their seemingly impossible objectives on the very first try, assuming they did at least most of the assigned work. I think that's pretty good. What do you think, Jack?
I think it's amazing. I think your works, I've read your books, and I think that what you have to say to people is so valuable. And, I've known you for many, many years. And I once wrote for one of your books, I said, I've known Stuart Lichtman and his material, and it gets people results. And if you have big goals and if you're looking for that one missing piece to help you achieve them, read this book and put its solid ideas to work for you. Now, I know that's true because the results you produce, and I've used some of the work from your books, and it's really quite profound. And I know now, in addition to your book about, the 10 times your life, basically you are teaching tools that work that most people have no idea of exactly. And so I would just thank you for writing that. You've got this new book about how we can apply those same principles with a lot of people involved to get us past what could be Armageddon if we're not careful. So I thank you for the work you're doing, the books you're writing, and I thank you for joining me today.
Thanks, Jack. Good meeting with you.
My pleasure. And to learn more about Stuart and his work, you can visit stuartlichtman.com. That'll come up on your screen with all the right letters there. So I encourage you to do that. This is world-changing work for you and for the world.